What is up, my people? This is your cosmic homegirl, and I'm doing a weekly forecast for all of us to see what the cosmic weather is like, what the energy is all up in the for everybody for the week beginning January 31st of 2021 and ending February 7th of 2021. So the first week of February, OM to the motherfucking G. We're already getting through this new year. It's crazy. Don't forget to check out the February monthly horoscope here on my channel. I'll try to remember to link it up in the corner or something, or you can always just go on my channel and look at look for it. It's right there. All right. And also, you guys, I do have through the end of February 1st, all love readings are 15% off. I will take a couple more until February 1st. I might extend it. If I do, then I'll let you guys know on Instagram. Okay. After this video is posted. But yeah, love readings for, the celebration of Valentine's Day. I am offering those at 15% off. Okay. So for singles, the love and romance reading is for you. And it does include a horoscope. And then for those of you who have a person of interest, synastry reading, and also the synastry reading that looks at multiple charts as well as gives horoscopes for both of you guys for love, they are on sale for a bit. I might extend it, but like I said, if I do, then I'll just stay posted to IG and to my YouTube community page, and I'll let you guys know if an extension is offered. But also, monthly horoscopes are still here for February. If you want to know what all this stuff that I talk about, how it's going to affect you by your sign, most def, check out a February horoscope. And I still have yearly horoscopes available for the whole entire year. There's a lot of energy this year that I'm saying you might want to know how it's going to affect you. All the eclipses, Saturn and Jupiter and Aquarius. Jupiter also goes into Pisces for a little bit. The Mercury retrogrades. You want to know how all that, and there's a Venus retro at the end of the year. You know what I'm saying? You want to know how all that stuff affects you. Most definitely get yourself a 2021 horoscope. All right. So one more announcement. I don't have anything up for it just yet. We're working on it. But speaking of love, okay, just in time for Valentine's Day, February 12th, mark that date on your calendar. Friday, February 12th. Friday is Venus Day. Hey. So me and my astro bestie, Apollonia, aka the astrology lady, we are putting together a workshop on love and astrology for you guys. All right. You don't want to miss it. If you want to catch it live and be able to ask us questions, the price is different. If you want to watch the replay will be available after the 12th. There's a separate price for that, but we're going to go over some shit. Okay. She and I, we keep it all the way real. If you guys have seen our live streams here on my channel, usually we talk about Venus retrograde. We've done 2 of them here on my channel in the last couple years. We have some bomb ass discussions about astrology and dating, and oh my gosh. So she and I have put together this workshop. We're going to teach you guys some stuff about how to do some of these readings like this for yourself. Okay. How to look at your partner or your person of interest, excuse me, how to look at their astrological transits, even ones to see if they're fucking around, creeping around. Yeah, we will teach you what times of the year they are more likely to, where you might have to keep your eye on them a little closer. Okay. And make sure they're not pulling any F-boy, F-girl bullshit out there. And also, we will teach you what to read in your partner's chart. Say you meet somebody, you're interested in them, how to look at placements in their chart, planetary placements if you don't have their birth time even, and figure out, if you guys are compatible or what kind of energies you're working with this person. All right. And also, if you don't know their ascendant, their rising sign, how to look at key things within their appearance and things they say, their personality and stuff, to figure out what their rising sign is. We'll teach you guys some tricks for that. Okay. A lot of stuff to do with love and astrology. We're going to teach you guys a lot. So this workshop is Friday, February 12th. I will have some information. I'll be posting a flyer here on YouTube community page and also on my IG. So stay tuned for that. If you want to sign up, if you're interested, leave a comment down below too if you're interested in that workshop. But yeah, I'm excited for that. I hope you guys enjoy it, okay, and learn from it. So what's going on this week? Okay, so I've had a lot of things popping myself and working on a lot of readings for you guys. Thank you so much to everybody who has ordered readings. I really appreciate you guys so motherfucking much. You give me life to be able to do what I love and yeah, and still, be able to take care of this little guy that I have here at home who's homeschooled right now and everything. So, oh my God, I appreciate you guys so much. So anyway, yeah, so January 31st has already passed as I'm recording this. The moon was in Virgo until February 1st, okay? But I wanted to tell you guys something real quick. Speaking of my little guy. So, I have two kids and one of them is a Virgo moon. Oddly enough, both of them have their Virgo placements at 26 degrees of Virgo. That's crazy. I always meet 26-degree Virgo people. Anyway, so one of them has a Virgo sun at 26 degrees, my little one, and my oldest has a Virgo moon at 26 degrees. So both of them are Virgo. I was gonna say Virgo the house, but not everybody knows what that means. It's a little like gay culture slang that I picked up from some of my faves that I watch on YouTube. Anyway, they're both like uber Virgo, right? But anyway, my little Virgo son kid, I had to get after him the other day, and I told him, stop Virgoing at me. He's beginning to understand I've been speaking astrology language to him since he was born, okay? As soon as he came out, I looked up his birth chart, y'all. Like, that's just the astrologer life. So anyway, I told him, stop Virgoing at me. I think the moon was in Virgo that day because he was being a backseat driver, and Virgos are notorious for that. He's a little kid. He sits in the back seat in his car seat and everything, and I'm just driving, minding my business. He's like, Mom, 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 Mom. And I'm like, yes, you're going over the speed limit. And this is the second time this week that he has done that to me. So finally I was like, look, kid, don't be Virgoing me, okay? You're not going to Virgo me like that. And remember my words for when you grow up. The way people drive is the way people drive. If you're riding with somebody, they drive how they drive. When you decide to drive, you're going to drive how you drive, okay? Mind your business. Don't be doing this to people when you grow up either. You got it? Don't be Virgoing at him. He's just like, okay. So yeah, funny shit, man. Real life. Astrology is real life. Okay. So anyway, let's skip ahead to February 1st. The moon is in Libra for a couple days. Oh my gosh, Libra moons. It doesn't matter if you're a Libra or not. It can have you craving being booed up. You know what I'm saying? Especially this is the season. It's kind of irritating how people prepare for holidays like fucking months in advance now, isn't it? It's just the consumerism of it all. I have worked in retail a lot, in different areas of retail, from being a cashier to being a stalker. Not a stalker, okay? Don't even get it twisted. A stalker, doing inventory, doing what do they call it? The imaging, working in the credit departments for certain department stores, working, you know what I'm saying? I've done it all in retail, okay? And the holidays are the busiest time, but they could be annoying. To me, it's annoying because you see how consumerism, it just takes over people. Holidays, quote unquote, they get people so like, oh my God, I have to buy, I have to buy this for the, or else. And really, as spiritual people, we become more detached from stuff like that. Am I right or am I wrong? For my peoples here, because we realize that like a lot of the holidays that are like man-made, they don't really truly, like, do they really truly mean something to you in your life personally, or your relationship with that person personally, whether it's romantic or family or friends or whatever? Does it really, really mean something between the two of you, you know? Or are you just rushing out to buy shit because everybody else is, and there's pressure on you from the advertisers, you know, and the businesses to buy, buy, buy? But anyway, my point is Valentine's Day started like fucking immediately after Christmas, right? Right after Christmas came all the Valentine stuff. Oh my God. Anyway, I digress. So the moon is in Libra. Libra is the sign of relationships. It's boot up energy. It's partnerships. So, you know, Libra moons are like that every month anyway. They can get you in your feels, making you, you know, crave that and everything. But just Valentine's Day is still, as I'm recording this, 2 weeks away. But they started advertising all this Valentine stuff. Everybody's posting all their couple things and girls wearing red dresses and lingerie drawers and all this stuff. So I'm sure everybody, even like under the Libra moon, is even more in their field like, oh, I wish I had somebody. If you don't, or if your relationship isn't going that great, you're probably like, oh, I wish we were together and not fighting and we can do all this shit that everybody else is doing on Instagram. So like Libra moons can kind of increase those type of vibes and feelings, just FYI, of just wanting partnership, wanting to be with somebody and getting in your feelings if you can't, you know. But Libra moons are also good for focusing on creativity and art and design and yourself, pampering yourself, you know, because she's ruled by Venus, the goddess of beauty and love. So hey, pamper yourself, beautify yourself in your living space, your workspace, or whatever. Beautify your world under Libra moons. So it doesn't always have to be about having someone, you know. If you're alone, you know, by choice, or if you don't have a choice, just try to you know, do other Venusian things. All right. Okay. Excuse me. So also on the first, we have the Sun square Mars. Sun square Mars. It's more so the earlier in the day, but it's still, you know, an exact aspect on this day of February 1st. And it continues throughout the day and throughout the week too. You know, this is just exactly the Sun at 13 Aquarius, and then Mars at 13 of Taurus, you know, and it advances throughout the day. But yeah, Sun square Mars, this is frustrating energy between two planets. I know the Sun is not technically a planet either, okay, but in astrology we just lump it in with the planets. So the Sun and Mars are two planets that are masculine energy, the ultimate powerful masculine energy, go-getter energy. So when these two energies are squaring each other, they're tense, they're having an argument. It's in the sky, it's kind of like that. So how this can affect us is maybe there's some male figures in your life that you might find yourself frustrated with even more than usual. Okay, maybe just males in general are frustrating you. Lord have mercy, this motherfucking Mercury retrograde is getting on my nerves so bad. Oh my God. Yes, Mercury is now officially retrograde too, as of was it the 30th? Yeah, as of the 30th. So, oh my God, if I misspeak, please don't think I'm an idiot, especially if you're a Virgo. You don't need to correct me, all right? Anyway, I'm just teasing you guys. But yeah, the Sun square Mars, this could be just masculine energy, or males are frustrating to feminine energy people right now. You can even be a dude and have like hella feminine energy, and maybe other dudes who are just like rah rah, you know, like frat boy Neanderthal energy up in the mix. You could be like, settle your ass down, my G. Like, what the problem is? Why do you think you have to get so hyped like that? Just chill, because feminine energy is super chill. It's just laid back, you know. So people that have that energy, you could just be rolling your eyes at them. Or if you have a lot of masculine energy within your energetic makeup, maybe you can be super hyped and like, you know, frustrated and just, or you know what, this energy, actually a good part of it is just you may feel pressure within yourself, on yourself, to get things done. Okay, to kick ass, to be a go-getter about anything that you have to get done. It can light a fire under your ass, like literally, because the sun and Mars are both planets that rule heat. Heat, like physical heat, but also energetic heat that makes you either annoyed or angry, or like in an energy of, yeah, just wanting to get things done, action oriented. Okay, so that's the sun square Mars. There's really not too many other aspects popping this week. No major planetary ingresses. We do have, except for Venus entering Aquarius, also on the 1st. Okay, so Venus enters Aquarius. She's going to be here until February 25th. And then she goes into Pisces. But while she's in Aquarius, she joins the big ass Aquarius party in the sky. And yeah, if you guys want to know more about that, I did talk about it in the February monthly forecast. I really went in on this Aquarius stellium we have popping. So now there's nothing left in Capricorn but lonely old Pluto back there. And he's going to be there for like 2 more years hanging out. But everything else has moved on into Aquarius: Venus, Saturn, Jupiter, the Sun, and Mercury. Lord have mercy. And then, we have other stuff scattered a little bit here. But Venus joins the Aquarius party. So I've already seen people posting stuff. I've seen two Aquarius suns post stuff today about how I don't give a fuck if I don't fit in, or if you don't like me, I'm not your cup of tea. That's not my problem. And I'm not going to try to, adjust myself to fit into your standards. And just that rebellious Aquarius energy that really loves being their true authentic selves, being an individual, and celebrating individuality like that. It's crazy because Aquarius energy has 2 sides. It's all about individuality. That's because it's ruled by 2 planets, Uranus and Saturn. The Uranian side of Aquarius values individuality so much that it's like, fuck all of you guys. I'm not going to be like you. I don't want to be like you. I don't want to look like you. I don't want to act like you. I don't want to do what you're doing. I don't want to follow you. I'm not a crowd person, yada, yada, yada. I walk my own path. I create my own path, motherfuckers, okay? So, and then the Saturnian side is like, it still wants to be different, but it's like the Saturnian side wants everybody to be on the same page, and it really enforces that. And it's the side of Aquarius. It's like we all have to be on the same page and doing the same things. And if you're not a humanitarian, if you're not a social justice warrior or down for this cause or whatever, then you're a piece of shit if you're not. And really enforcing human rights and the rights of specific groups, especially alternative groups that label themselves something that's different. It's about like really like being Saturnian and strict about things like that. And both sides are definitely needed in this world. But anyway, Venus, what does Venus in Aquarius mean? Venus is love, beauty, and enjoyment. And so when it comes to love, Venus in Aquarius is more freedom loving. It doesn't like to be tied down. It doesn't like people that are too sensitive and soggy and sappy. It's very, let's do this, but let's not put a label on it. Or it rules relationships that are quote unquote alternative, like against the norm. The norm is man and woman get together and they want to get engaged and have babies, or they want to get engaged, get married, have babies, and the white picket fence and the 2.5 dogs or whatever the hell, right? Venus in Aquarius is not about that life. And if you're an Aquarius and you are about that life, check your other placements, okay? I'm talking about Venus in Aquarius by itself, isolated, not about that life, my ninjas. Like, if she is with someone, she's gonna be like, yo, like, you still have to give me my space. You have to let me be me. Venus in Aquarius, if she does get married, she may want to hyphenate her last name, right? Or she may want to keep her last name and be like, fuck you, you don't own me. I'm still me, Venus in Aquarius, it rules polygamy, polyamory, open relationships, even relationships that are not hetero. Anything that's beyond hetero and just being monogamous with one person in a hetero relationship. Anything else, whatever you label it or categorize it as, there's all these special labels now that I really can't keep up with, but I'm trying. Venus, Aquarius rules all that shit, okay? Also, like when people have those, what are they called? One of my homies has Venus in Aquarius, and they said that they believe in a past life they were a part of a, what's it called, man? Like a community where she was like a sister wife. You know what I mean? Where it was like the dude had multiple wives. Isn't that polygamy? Yeah, okay. Something like that. Yeah, Venus and Aquarius rules just being free to experiment with other humans. So people may, with love, be a little more detached and experimental when it comes to relationships and dating, and want to try this person, try that person. Aquarius energy rules science. It's one of the energies that rules science and experiments, and it's very detached from a lot of regular human things and emotions and stuff. So it's like, you know, what would happen if I put me and this other person together, just like they're working with beakers in a lab, you know, like putting different chemicals together? How would our chemistry be together? Let's check it out. Is it going to go in my face in a negative way, or is it going to create some magical explosion, you know, that's really dope? How is this going to work? Venus in Aquarius is super experimental in that type of way. So when it comes to love and dating, you know, if you're available to do all that stuff, you know, that's how people might be more open to that. Aquarius rules the internet, social media, and apps, you know, that people use to talk to others online. So Venus in Aquarius is one of the rulers of online dating. So, you know, there might be an increase in stuff like that during this period of time too. When it comes to fashion and beauty and looks and all that stuff, Venus in Aquarius, oh, listen, anything that is out there, she loves. Venus in Aquarius loves experimenting with different geometrical shapes and shit like that, like with what you wear, you know, wearing, instead of just hoop earrings, wearing a triangle shaped earrings, or like, you know, earrings that are made of different objects, wearing like I posted in my IG stories earlier, like this Aquarian looking eye makeup, to where it was like different colors that blended into each other, and then some sort of like triangle geometrical shape type of thingy that they drew on the eye with the eyeliner. It was super dope. When I think of Venus and Aquarius, I think of like David Bowie, and I know if you're not, some of you guys may not know who David Bowie is. He's an old school artist. He's now passed on, unfortunately, but he's an Aquarius rising. Aquarius rules like lightning bolts, you know, and neon and stuff like that. So Venus in Aquarius, I think of fashion like that. Wearing stuff from sites like Dolls Kill. Dolls Kill, if you guys don't know what that is, go look up their IG page, go look at their website. They have such out there, like costumey looking clothes, but it's not costumes, you know. For some people, you really walk around like that, wearing like tutus and just odd, quote unquote odd, different alternative type of styles. Okay. Also, people may be wanting to wear things that are exclusive, you know, shopping at thrift stores and boutiques and stuff, rather than online shops, to where every motherfucker's gonna be wearing the same thing. You know, you Venus and Aquarius energy gets annoyed when someone else is wearing the same thing that they have. It's like, really, bitch, I don't want to look like you. I don't want you to look like me. So finding unique pieces of clothing or accessories, you know, that's total Venus and Aquarius right there. Look, if you guys follow me on Instagram especially, and you look at my stories, the blue eyeshadow always comes out. The blue eyeshadow looks come out when there's Aquarius energy. Before Venus stepped in, when we had, you know, we have the sun, Mercury, Jupiter all in Aquarius. That Aquarian energy is in the air, so people are still rocking. They were already rocking Aquarius styles before Venus stepped in, but Venus increases it. But yeah, still the blue eyeshadow looks. It's like every other post that I see online, with like, you know, makeup looks, is all blue eyeshadow, blue eyeshadow. they come out more. The colors that are associated with the energy of a sign, you see people wearing them more with their clothes, with their accessories, with their makeup if they wear it, and so on, or even coloring their hair or whatever. You see that more. So that's why I've been coming across all these blue eyeshadow looks, and I'm sure some people are getting sick of me posting them, but I'm trying to prove a point here. Like, the colors, the colors are vibrations of energy, and signs are energy vibrations too. So you'll see more of them when, there's energy in a sign. Like, when it was Capricorn, it was more browns and gold, platinum, silver, that what's it called, that olive green color and stuff like that, more earthy tones. That was more when Venus was in Capricorn and other planets. But now Aquarius, it's blue. It's blue, and also like neons and other odd, different colors and pixelated makeup and shit. Different trends, man. And what else with Venus in Aquarius? Aquarius energy is Aquarius and Pisces both rule getting piercings and tattoos and coloring your hair different colors and shaving your head and doing a bunch of crazy stuff with your hair. That's all Aquarius and Pisces energy. So during these seasons, you're going to see people like wanting to do more stuff like that. Venus is going to be conjoined to Saturn, and stingy old man Saturn tells you, no, you can't do all that crazy shit with your looks. You have to be traditional, and you got to be good, and you got to wear suits and boring shit, But Venus is going to be squaring Uranus as well, and conjoined to Saturn. So she's caught in this energy of like wanting to rebel, but also Saturn's trying to hold her back, and it's frustrating. So some people may feel real rebellious with their looks, especially the first week of February, to where the first and second week, I'll say, to where they do want to just, part of them is saying, nah, maybe I shouldn't get this tattoo or this piercing or do my hair all funky or whatever. And then another side of them is like, fuck it, let's do it. Like, I don't, or somebody may be playing the role of Saturn in your life. Like, no, you shouldn't do that. It looks stupid. Or, if you still have parents that even as an adult, they try to, tell you, oh, don't get a tattoo, it's dumb. Or don't get piercings, it's ugly. It's for this type of person and that type of person. You may feel like they're trying to hold you back, hold you down, but then that Aquarius energy, it's rebellious, and then Uranian energy, Uranus rules it. You'll be like, you know what? Fuck them. I'm just going to go get it. I'm not going to lie, you guys. The last couple days with this energy creeping up, I have been thinking about getting another tattoo. I've been thinking and thinking and thinking like so freaking much about getting another tattoo, like hardcore. It's been so on my mind, even more than usual, or getting another ear piercing. You know what I'm saying? So, blah, 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 blah. Oh, okay. Anyway, yeah. So other people, other one, of you guys out there, you guys might be feeling that energy too. But yeah, so Venus is in Aquarius, you guys. She's going to be, watch the crazy styles that people are going to be rocking even more, and also the shiny stuff that looks like spacesuits and things to do with aliens and neon and crazy sunglasses and just whatever is wild and crazy looks. You're going to see more of it, okay? Just pay attention. All right, so on the 3rd, this is when the moon moves into Scorpio. Moon stays in the Scorpio from the 3rd to the 5th. The energy, people become a little more private, a little more guarded with themselves and their emotions, a little more emo. I say this almost every month. People put their black hoodie on over their head when the moon's in Scorpio. They have their headphones in. They don't really want to talk to nobody. They're in their feels. They're listening to artists who get them in their feels and make them wallow in it even more. Sad songs, emo, screamo bands, or Scorpio artists that all they're talking about is being in their feels and shit like that. What else with the moon in Scorpio? Well, moon is going to be opposing Mars, opposing Uranus, opposing Lilith, who she is not pictured here. I don't know why planetwatcher.com is being disrespectful towards Miss Lilith, okay? Because she matters. But the moon will be opposing Lilith, Uranus, and Mars. So some people may be on one when it comes to their libido being increased. Let's just keep it, PC around these parts. Some people, even though it's during the week, it doesn't matter. Some people will be like, shh, just like on the prowl, man, just hot on the trails of trying to get some. You know what I'm saying? Like booty butt cheeks is what's gonna be on people's minds. And the moon's in Scorpio, even more than usual, with the opposition to Mars, Lilith, and Uranus, like making them crave a little something strange. Even, you know what I mean? Like the passion just increases, and it's like, I got to have you. So yeah, that's what's popping while the moon is in Scorpio. But also it's good days to kind of, be more investigative of things, more curious, and be into things that are a little more dark in nature, and be into psychology, astrology, looking up people's charts, because you're like, what makes them tick? What's in their chart that's making them, a crazy motherfucker or something like that. Yeah, so the moon is in Scorpio from the, what was it, the 3rd through the 5th. Then on the 5th, the moon moves into Sagittarius. Moon in Sag, I always say the moon in Scorpio, going from the moon in Scorpio to the moon in Sag is such a relief, because the heavy emotional stuff with the moon in Scorpio, especially if you are a water sign, it's just too much, man. It could be too much, but then we get the happy-go-lucky Sag energy that we switch into, and it's just like, no worries, fuck it, let's just do it. You don't let anything get you down and out. You want to party. Let's see. What day of the week is that? A Friday? So we have a moon in Sag over the whole weekend, you guys. It switches into Capricorn on Sunday, but by Sunday, people are like done partying usually. But yeah, Friday, Saturday, and I think part of Sunday, we have the moon in Sagittarius. Exciting energy. People just, however you are allowed to get out. I know that some of my friends, especially I have homies in the UK, shout out to you guys, who listen to me and that are clients, and you guys always keep me updated on like if you're on lockdown and what's going on over there. So a lot of you guys can't even leave your damn house, man. So that's why I'm always like, moon and Sag, it's a sign of travel. Get out and be adventurous, go hiking and stuff like that. But a lot of you guys can't do that, and I feel bad. But what you can do, even if you're on lockdown and stay at home, is maybe you can read, or if you have friends that are in other countries, make sure you connect with them, ask them what's going on in their part of the world, to live vicariously through them, to get that Sagittarian exploration energy satisfied. Yeah, but read books, read. A lot of Sag energy people love to read books, especially self-help and motivational speaker type of stuff. What else can you do with that energy? If you have a yard that you can go into, go outside. I'm sure being on lockdown doesn't mean you gotta stay inside the motherfucking house, okay? You guys just probably have to stay within your home. But if you have like a yard or an outside area where you live, just hang out there. But I know a lot of places are snowed in right now. Like there's a crazy cold front or whatever they call it. On the Weather Channel. I haven't watched that in a while, but something like that. There's a lot of snow and cold in a lot of places right now. So, but whatever, man. Get outside, breathe the outside air, do something to make you feel like you are free and not confined within the walls of your home when the moon is in Sagittarius. But yes, if you can party safely, that's a party moon transit right there. Moon and Sag plus this Aquarius stellium doesn't give two shits, man. Just get out and do your thing, if you can. But yeah, moon and Sagittarius energy, it can make you very just curious about the world and what's going on, and read a book, read a motherfucking book when the moon is in Sag. If any of you guys have ever seen that stupid video with that funny ass song, please let me know. All right, but anyway, so then on the 6th, what's interesting is we have, the party moon of Sag, right? And then on the 6th, we have, it's like the 5th and the 6th. We have Venus conjoined to Saturn. Okay. It's more so like, let's see. Yeah, it's like the 5th and the 6th. Okay. All right. So late into the fifth and into the sixth, depending upon your time zone, we have Venus conjoined to Saturn, and at the same time she's also squaring Uranus. So that's what I was talking about earlier, is Venus conjoined to Saturn is like, whoa, slow your roll. Saturn stops Venus like a cop and asks her a bunch of questions. Where are you going? What are you doing? What are you doing with your future, with your love life, with your money, with your this, with your that? And with Venus ruling like your appearance and stuff like that, and how you value yourself, and it has something to do with self-esteem too, a little bit. Venus does. When she's conjoined to Saturn can make her feel like shit. I'm not gonna lie, you guys. Like, Saturn and Venus together, it can make you feel ugly. It can make you critical. Saturn is a very critical, criticizing, critiquing energy. A lot of times he's very harsh and hard on people with the energy of Saturn. And when Venus, she's like, wants to be pretty and wants everything to be pleasant and lovely, and Saturn is like, he dries Venus up when she comes in contact with him. So I'm saying this to say, for you guys to try not to, if you notice yourself feeling like that this week, and especially the 5th and the 6th, when the energy is super intense and very potent because of the exact conjunction, try not to be hard on yourself and harsh when it comes to your appearance. Don't be looking in the mirror, picking at yourself like, oh, I need to fix this and that, and you know what, I'm not as pretty as these other girls that I see here, there, and online or whatever. Or, oh, I'm not as, buff and cut and swole as these dudes that I see at the gym or online or whatever. I need to work on my body. Venus conjoined to Saturn can make you definitely want to work on your appearance, because Saturn is the planet of hard work, and there's nothing wrong with that. This can actually be a good thing for some of you, to make you want to put in the effort if you're supposed to be working out and really doing some body sculpting that takes a lot of dedication, consistency, persistence, and all that. Venus conjoined to Saturn can most def help with that. But on the negative side, the flip side, it can make some people just really look at themselves and be like, you ain't shit, you're ugly, you need to work on this and that, and oh my gosh, you need this surgery in order to, and this is going to take a lot of hard work, and it's going to be so difficult and take so much money, and oh my god, and it can make you slip into like a depressing energy almost. So try not to fall into that trap of Venus and Saturn, okay? Venus and Saturn can also make people take a look at their relationships in a more serious light, and make you play Venus. No. You play the role of Venus and Saturn together, right? From your person of interest, relationship partner, you may stop them. You'll be the cop. Excuse me, sir or ma'am. Where is this relationship going? What are your plans with me? What are your plans for us? Where do you see us in the next 5 years? You may ask them that question, or ask, hey, are we going to take the next step and solidify this shit, or no? Are we going to take this to the next level? Are we going to move in together? Like, what's going on with all the seriousness of it all with this relationship? Okay. Or if you're not like quite to that level with somebody yet, maybe you still will check them on some things. You know what I'm saying? If they're bouncing around, being a court jester, ha ha, I'm just breezing right through. Okay, bye. And you're like, dude, what's going on here? You may put your foot down and be like, yo, you need to be consistent with me, okay? Or else just, it's either consistency or nothing. All right? People don't play games and play around when Venus and Saturn are together. When it comes to relationships, you just don't tolerate it. You think it's stupid and childish and a waste of fucking time. Okay. So, people may be looking at their relationships and critiquing them and questioning their love interests on a lot of stuff. Or if it's you that's bouncing around being the court jester, not taking things seriously, just kind of ghosting people and la-di-da-di-da, and, dancing around the fact of the matter when it comes to what's the status of of our relationship, you may be stopped and questioned by your person, like, yo, well, what are we? What's going on here? And if you're not down with that stuff, Venus and Saturn can make you feel like they're trying to tie you down. They're trying to anchor you down in a negative way. Like they're trying to hold you back from doing what you want to do, and you might feel confined, constricted, claustrophobic, and want to run. You know what I'm saying? Especially because, like I said, on the 6th, Venus, the 6th and the 7th, she's going to start squaring Uranus exactly. Okay, Uranus is 657 Taurus. So, yeah, she's going to start squaring Uranus exactly. And that can make mofos run. Okay, they can feel like, whoa, excuse me, our what relationship? I'm allergic to those. Okay, especially Venus being in Aquarius, I'm allergic to that shit. No, you're not gonna trap me, you're not gonna tie me down, hold me back. This is too much for me. Yeah, I'm out. Venus squaring Uranus can make someone suddenly bounce. Okay, and also Venus is inching towards Jupiter, and Jupiter is the planet that rules Sagittarius. The moon's in Sagittarius, so there's this like back and forth energy between being confined and restricted and serious and wanting to not be serious and just play and bounce around and do your own thing and have freedom. A lot of that energy on the 5th and 6th. So if you guys are dealing with any type of relationship situations, just watch for those days and see which energies you're leaning towards and which ones your person of interest or partner or whatever is leaning towards also. It's an interesting day for relationships, let me tell you that. Okay, it's that day that these energies are really super potent, but just keep in mind we're building up to them throughout the week, and then even a couple days after that they'll still be kind of lingering in the air. Okay. Also with your money, Venus conjoined to Saturn can make you really sit down and plan out things to do with your finances that have to do with the future, because Aquarius is future oriented. It likes to look ahead into the future, but also Saturn is future oriented, meaning, like, is this worth it? Is this going to last? Okay. So with your money, some people may have something that pops up around the 5th and the 6th that is financial, like a bill that you forgot about. You know what I'm saying? Like a financial obligation you forgot about that pops up and you're like, oh shit, man, I forgot I created this bill, or forgot I opened that credit account during the holidays, and here it's going to bite me in the ass. And you know what I'm saying? It can be good energy to sit down and plan things. So, or if it's tax season here in the US at least, and a lot of people have gotten their W-2s in the mail or will be still getting them throughout the week. So maybe February 6th could be a day that people are, or the 5th and 6th, sitting down and really going over their taxes, their finances and stuff. So it's good energy for that. But just remember that Mercury is retrograde, you guys. Okay, so try to slow down and don't rush through doing your taxes or anything financial, especially if Mercury rules any of your money houses in your chart. Okay, and if you want to know what houses those are, check out your February horoscopes that I offer on my website, don't forget. And a lot of times I do go over Mercury retrograde, what houses it rules in your chart. Okay, so it'll affect you in different ways than other people. All right, so next we have the moon moving into Capricorn on the 7th. This really changes the energy to be more serious as well. We still have, Venus, she's getting away from Saturn. They're still kind of arguing a little bit, or working together or arguing depending upon your situations. But she's conjoining to Jupiter. The Sun and Jupiter are still kind of talking to each other a little bit. This energy is woohoo, I want to be free, right? I want to get out, I want to do stuff. When the moon was in Sag, it was probably even more like that, but now the moon's in Cap, more of a serious vibe. Venus and Saturn being together may tap more into the Saturnian strictness of it all, once the moon gets here. Some people may be not partying this weekend under the Sag moon. Some people may be, doing more serious life things. All right. But yeah, Moon and Capricorn vibes are more serious, more grounded, more about focusing on reality and responsibility. And people can feel more pressure on them, to do work or to succeed or to just be responsible when the moon is in Capricorn. It's like we had this Sag moon woohoo party, and then, you're kind of hung over, whether that is physically, literally, or just like energetically, you feel hung over and like, oh, now it's back to drudgery. Now I got to prepare for the week and do all this stuff. Moon and Cap really switches the mood. I'm telling you. All right, you guys. So the moon is in Capricorn through the 9th, but I'm only covering through the 7th here. So that completes this weekly forecast. I hope it was helpful to you guys. Thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to stay posted to here and my Instagram for updates on the class, the love and astrology class I'm teaching on February 12th. Don't forget, I have readings available on sale for love readings only through the 1st. I may extend it, so check my website even after the 1st and see if I decided to extend it or not. I'm still debating, you guys. But also don't forget to check your monthly and yearly horoscopes on my website, and check out the February video if you guys want to look even further ahead with the cosmic weather. And thank you guys so much, and I will see you in the